If we have to usher an Indic renaissance, we need to understand why do we need it in the first place. Let me try and hit the nail on the head and try and make the audience as uncomfortable as possible on this topic. One of our principal positions in the Rohingya petition is to say that this particular group poses a certain threat as far as India is concerned, and there are reasons to believe that if these people are allowed to continue to live in this country, there is bound to be a serious demographic explosion. And we've already seen the consequences of a skewed demographic in states like Assam and in Jammu and Kashmir. And we are now welcoming this problem, we are now importing this problem, and we want to rehabilitate and settle this problem using the state's resources, which could lead to a problem. The moment we set foot in the court with this kind of a petition, within 4 to 5 days, we had a host of articles written against us in the Hindu, in the Wire, in the Scroll, in practically every publication possible, saying that this is representative of a narrow mindset, this is representative of a fascist mindset, this is representative of a conservative mindset. We were branded Sanghis for all practical purposes. Fortunately, since it happens to be a court of law, I have a right of audience, I have a right to expect the court to hear me out, and therefore, I hope that my point of view will be heard before I'm dismissed. But outside of the court, in the world of public opinion, in the court of public opinion, my point of view has already been distorted beyond recognition. It has already been destroyed beyond recognition because most people think that anyone who speaks for deputation of these people is bound to be a communal fascist. That's the reality of the day. And that takes me to the next issue, which is to say, what is wrong in propounding the concept of an Indic identity? Why is an Indic identity necessary in the first place? An Indic identity is necessary in the first place because unless and until you impute a certain identity to yourself, you allow outsiders to mold and fashion your identity. So today it is possible for anybody to get away with this nonsensical statement that India has always been a land of immigrants, and therefore there is absolutely no problem in having a second wave of immigration, regardless of what those hues may be, regardless of their origins, and what the implications could be for the future. This has been the nonsensical statement or narrative that's being peddled. So the absence of an identity or a vacuum with respect to your identity allows somebody else to cast and impose a certain identity on you.